Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 23 of the 31 Days of Horror. D Bougie 86 here again, guys. That's right. Today I got a film for you guys from 2011. It's been in the collection for a few years, and I haven't sat down and watched it, and it's been one I wanted to check out for a while, so it was a good chance during this time period to check it out finally in my back catalog of movies that I haven't seen. And it goes by the title of Lovely Molly. Yes, this is, of course, a Eduardo Sanchez film. If you don't know who he is, he was one of the directors of the Blair Witch Project. He also directed a film that I really enjoy called Altered, and he also directed the Bigfoot film Exist, which I mentioned in my Willow Creek review. Lovely Molly is the last of the films that I have seen by Eduardo Sanchez. I actually really like his work as a director, and this one is no exception. Pretty much, Lovely Molly is about a newlywed couple, Molly and her husband Tim, who actually, after they get married, move into Molly's old family house. Once they get there, strange noises start happening. Like the film opens with them hearing like the alarms and shit of the house, and no one's opened the door. Or there's no one there. It's like that. And then weird physical things start to happen to Molly personally because she is actually very alone in the house where Tim goes out to work because he's like a truck driver. And that happens, and she starts to get weirder and weirder as the film progresses. And it's kind of done in a very weird way, this film, where it actually has both aspects of regular, like, movie footage, and it also goes into the territory of a point of view of somebody holding a camcorder. So yeah, Eduardo Sanchez uses the found footage style in this film to his benefit because those scenes are creepy because it tells like an underlying story of what's going on with those scenes where shit starts to make more sense of why certain things are happening. Uh, but yeah, this film is pretty much Molly's breakdown, and we're trying to figure out what is causing this pretty much, and physically becoming more and more different as the film progresses. Now, my thoughts on it. Gretchen Lodge, who plays Molly, is actually fantastic in the role. Uh, it's a very interesting because there's moments where she has to change like the way that she acts. Like she might be concerned at one point, then she'll giggle. Like this isn't really a spoiler, but she has a line where uh, somebody mentions something, and, oh, we'll get them like a fish, and she starts laughing. She's concerned at first, and then she starts giggling with joy, laughing like it would be fun to actually do something like that. And you gotta be. It's kind of terrifying the way that her mannerisms change throughout, from back to forth to being subtle to being fucking all out fucking crazy. Very great performance there, and the rest of the cast is pretty good. Tim is Tim in the film. He has an arc in it that I kind of saw coming with that type of character, but I'll leave that for the viewer to decide. The sister Hannah is pretty good too. Uh, she cares about her sister and stuff and wants to help her, but she's also feeling with the demons of the past also in that aspect because we find out early. This ain't really a spoiler. Molly had some drug issues back in the day from previous events, so they play on to that too with what's happening now. And it's a very harrowing, chilling tale where you have to hear the aspects of them as performers. And I really like the setup because it goes from regular footage to found footage style, back and forth. It cuts through like the segues of shit that just fucking happened, and you're like, what the fuck? And just cool imagery in both styles of the filmmaking style. And the ending, oh my god. Yeah, I know about what it involves, and I was actually reading about it after I finished the film. It was interesting to say the least. The aspects of what may have went down and what was involved. So that was really cool that it actually made me research something for once. But I can't really say it because I don't want to really spoil it for you. If you just look the film up after you watch it, look more into that subject matter, and it's kind of cool. Yeah. And you know what's weird? This film did make me feel uneasy at times because of certain aspects of it where it was just fucking with my senses pretty much, where it was like one moment I was like enthralled, and the next minute I was like chilled to the bone. It's been a while since a film actually made me feel certain emotions and shit. And this film did it for me. Eduardo Sanchez, thank you very much for making a very interesting and conceptual film that I really highly enjoyed. If you hadn't seen Lovely Molly yet, I say check it out. If I had to rate it, I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. There are a few scenes that I do think kind of maybe drag just a tad bit in the aspect of, but they are like conversational scenes too, which eared to the eerness and weirdness of the film. But I still enjoy it for what it was, and I still say I highly recommend it. 8 out of 10 for Lovely Molly. Check it out. Alright, guys, that's it for this review. As always, I'll see you next time tomorrow with another one. So I'll see you then, guys. As usual, I gotta get to work, so I'll see you then. Peace out.